For LeBron James to retire. Yeah, I said it. It's time for Lee Trash, Lee Basura, Lee Fake Goat James. It's time for him to hang it up, man. He's 39 years old. He's turning 40 this month, right? Now, does LeBron James look bad compared to other superstars like Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan when they was in older age? No, he's much better than them, right? But at the end of the day, as a superstar on your team, right, you're supposed to benefit your team winning, right? And at this point in time in LeBron James's career, LeBron James literally has no effect on his team winning, right? He's still the number one option at 39 years old when Anthony Davis, who I don't even think is 30 yet, I think, what is Anthony, 28, 29? I don't even think he's 30 yet. Anthony Davis has already shown he's the best player on the team, right? So why is LeBron James still the number one option and he's 40 years old? He's not a good three-point shooter. He doesn't play defense, right? Like what is the point? Why is he the number one option? Doesn't shoot threes, doesn't play defense. Why is this offense not being ran through AD? But then again, we got to remember that Anthony Davis is soft, he's injury prone, and he's non-consistent. So it makes sense why a majority of the offense is ran through LeBron James, right? But we sat here, right, and we saw the Lakers draft Bronny James, right? We already knew that the only reason why LeBron James didn't retire last year is because he wanted to play with his son, Bronny James. I'm going to be honest with you. That was extremely selfish of LeBron James because LeBron James, as a father, he knows that Bronny James should not be in the NBA right now. Bronny James should have stayed in college for not just another year. He should have stayed in college for another 2 years. If you want me to be harshly honest, 2 to 3 years, right? Now, I'm going to give Bronny James some credit, right? Before Bronny James had his health issue, his health scare where he went into cardiac arrest, he was playing good basketball, right? He looked like a potential top 10, top 15 draft pick. I'm going to be honest with y'all. He looked good. He looked really good, right? Especially for his height, he was playing good basketball in college, right? But after that cardiac arrest situation, when he came back, he was never the same. And at that moment, LeBron James should have told his son, listen, you need to stay in college another 2 years. If you stay another year and you show a lot of progress, okay, after a year, enter the draft. But nope, LeBron James being the selfish, self-centered prick that he is, because it's all about LeBron, right? It's all about him. LeBron being the self-centered bastard that he is, he forced his son to enter the draft, right? His agent, LeBron James' best friend and his agent, Rich Paul, who's also Bronny James' agent, obviously, he was threatening teams like the Phoenix Suns that wanted to draft Bronny, where he probably could have got much more playing time and better opportunities. Rich Paul was basically telling teams, look, if you go after Bronny, he's not gonna stay there. He was basically threatening teams to not draft Bronny James, period, right? So the Lakers got him, right? Now, the Lakers passed up on other players that are better than Bronny James just to satisfy LeBron James, right? Now, some people may say, oh, well, LeBron James deserves it. He brought an NBA championship to the Lakers in the bubble. You know, LeBron James did what he was supposed to do. Guys, we're talking about the Los Angeles Lakers. What is the Los Angeles Lakers' culture? Winning championships. That's what the Lakers is about. When the Lakers went and got Steve Nash and Dwight Howard to team up with Kobe Bryant, and at that time, Kobe was like, 34, 35? That was to potentially win a championship. Now, we all know it didn't turn out that way, but the Lakers are known for winning championships, guys. This roster the Lakers has right now, this is the same exact roster from last year. The only thing they added was Bronny James, who he's not even really on the team. He keeps going from the D League, going back to the main roster, right? They're not going to cut him because he's Bronny James. He's LeBron's son. He has a guaranteed 2-year contract. And they got Dalton Knecht, who has shown a lot of potential. But at the end of the day, they passed up on other players that was better suited for the job. If the Lakers didn't draft Bronny James, he still would have got signed by some team. The Phoenix Suns wanted Bronny James. They came out publicly and said that they were going to draft him. He could have been playing with a team that is actually a playoff team. The Lakers, I'm sorry guys, as it's looking right now, it's looking like the Lakers ain't even going to make the playoffs. In my opinion, they look like they're not even going to make the playoffs this year, bro. You want to know why? Because they can't beat good teams. Ever since they beat the Phoenix Suns when the season first started, they have failed to beat any good teams. They barely beat the Utah Jazz. The only reason they beat the Utah Jazz is because the Jazz's head coach called a timeout while I think his name is Colin Sexton was made a layup. Ruined the game for his team. So, I mean, the Lakers just lost by 29 points last night to the Minnesota Timberwolves. The game before that game before the Lakers played the Jazz, LeBron James scored 12 points. He was like 5 for 14 from the field, 0 for 4 from the three-point line. LeBron James has been horrific from the three-point line all season so far. His defense has been terrible, horrible, disgusting. And also, we got to stop saying LeBron James makes his teammates better, right? People have been saying that forever when it's actually not true. LeBron James makes his teammates worse. He makes them worse. The only teammate LeBron James made look better was Kyrie Irving. And that was because when LeBron James teamed up with Kyrie Irving was only in the league for 2 years. So naturally over time, Kyrie Irving was going to turn into a superstar regardless if LeBron went there or not. Kyrie was the main reason they won that championship, knocking down that three in Steph Curry's face. Now, of course, you got to give credit to LeBron James's block on Iggy, right? I'm not trying to discredit LeBron, but what I'm saying is he did not make Kyrie Irving that much better. Kyrie Irving over time, right? It was his third year when he teamed up with LeBron. Kyrie didn't even want to play with LeBron. What I'm saying to you guys is Kyrie was going to get better over time regardless if he teamed up with LeBron. Now, would he would have won a championship? Probably not, right? Now, let's look at when LeBron James went to the Heat. Did LeBron James make Dwayne Wade better? Fuck no. Dwayne Wade won a championship before LeBron James got there. He won a championship with Shaq in 2006, right? He actually made Dwayne Wade worse. You want to know why? Because LeBron James, because he has a big ego, because he calls himself King James, right? He had a hard time knowing that he went to the Miami Heat in Miami, which they call Wade County, not Dade County. They called it Wade County when Dwayne Wade was playing. And Dwayne Wade was the number one guy on the team. He was the number one option. So what did Dwayne Wade have to do? He told LeBron James, you know what, bruh? This is your team. You're better than me. Did he really feel like that at the time? Fuck no. Dwayne Wade literally said that he told LeBron James that because he knew it would benefit the team and it would help them win a championship. The first year they teamed up, they lost to the Dallas Mavericks with Jason Kidd, Dirk Nowitzki, and Jason Terry. That following year, they won a championship against the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's when they had Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, and James Harden coming off the bench. Did LeBron James make Chris Bosh better? Fuck no. Chris Bosh went from being a superstar in the Toronto Raptors to basically being a star or an all-star, right? Went from being a paint-dominant big man to being a spot-up three-point shooter that gets rebounds, right? That's what happened to Chris Bosh. He got worse. You see, a lot of people forget, like, that first year when Chris Bosh and LeBron and Wade teamed up, everybody was shitting on Chris Bosh. Everybody thought Chris Bosh was the reason why they didn't win that championship. Instead of blaming the person they should have blamed, which was LeBron, who completely folded in Game 5 in his own arena in Miami. When I think they was up like 15 to 20 points, Dallas came back and beat them in Game 5, which pretty much changed the series. Now, let's move forward. Did LeBron James make Kevin Love better? Fuck no. Kevin Love in the Minnesota Timberwolves was a superstar. Was a paint-dominant big man. When he teamed up with LeBron in Cleveland, because remember, LeBron James recruited Kevin Love. What happened? He was sneak dissing Kevin Love on Twitter, saying either you fit in or get your ass off the team. Sneak this in his own teammate. This is the guy that everybody praises, that everybody says makes his teammates better. This is what LeBron James does to his teammates, guys. So what happened to Kevin Love? Same thing he did to Chris Bosh. Turn him into a spot-up shooter. Turn Kevin Love into a three-point shooter. Kevin Love didn't even score in the paint, like barely at all when he was on Cleveland. Turn him into a three-point shooter. So let's talk about the Lakers, the team he's on right now. LeBron James and Anthony Davis, but LeBron James mainly, recruited Russell Westbrook. He wanted to team with Russell Westbrook. How did that go, guys? Did LeBron James make Russell Westbrook better? No, he turned him into Russell Westbrook. Why is it that Russell Westbrook played much better on the Wizards? He played much better on the Rockets. You guys remember when Russ teamed up with James Harden and they went to the playoffs and they lost to the Lakers, right? At least they made the playoffs, right? You look at Russ right now on Denver. Russ is playing great this year. Now he started off bad, and I made a video about this, right? I think the Denver Nuggets started off the season 0-3, right? But since then, they've looked much better. As a matter of fact, I believe every game that Russ has started for the Nuggets when Jamal Murray was injured, they're undefeated, which proves that Nikola Jokic is making Russell Westbrook look better than LeBron James. So, guys, to the Laker fans out there, it's over. The best case scenario is the Lakers trade LeBron. Now, the problem with that is LeBron James has a trade clause. So it doesn't matter what team the Lakers try to send LeBron to. It has to be a team that LeBron James wants to go to. And we all know there's only one team that LeBron James is willing to be traded to, and that's the Golden State Warriors. Because we all know his best friend in the league right now, Draymond Green, plays for the Warriors. And LeBron James has said publicly multiple times that if there was one player he could team up with, it's Steph Curry. So, to the Lakers fans out there, pressure the organization to trade LeBron. Because at this point in time, this whole LeBron thing, whether you got, like, at the end of the day, I think LeBron's going to retire after this year regardless. Seriously, what is the point of LeBron being in the league right now? You already won 4 championships, right? You've won, 3 MVP awards. You've won Finals MVP 4 times. What is the point of LeBron being in the league right now? You don't have a good impact on your team. You're not helping your team win games. Let's talk about JJ Redick. Why is JJ Redick the head coach of the Lakers? Because of LeBron James. While Darvin Ham was still the coach of the Lakers, LeBron James decided to start a podcast with JJ Redick, where JJ Redick has a fucking chalkboard and he's drawing up a bunch of plays because, JJ Redick is a former NBA player. And that was all because LeBron James wanted JJ Redick to be his head coach. But if you look at Darvin Ham's first year as the Lakers head coach, what did he do? Took the Lakers to the Western Conference Finals. Now, they got swept. They didn't win no games. But at the end of the day, he took that team to the Western Conference Finals. That's a fact. You can't take that away from Darvin Ham. Last year, Darvin Ham won the Lakers the first the in-season tournament. The Lakers won the championship last year with Darvin Ham. Right? But because everybody loves LeBron James, instead of blaming LeBron James for the Lakers getting swept again by the Denver Nuggets, because they got swept last year too, what did everybody do? Blame Darvin Ham for the Lakers getting bounced out of the playoffs early last year. Lakers ended up signing JJ Redick because of LeBron, and it's been a complete disaster so far. So in conclusion, it's time for LeBron to hang it up, man. You've had a great career. In my opinion, LeBron James doesn't have anything else to prove. But there's no benefit to him being on this Lakers team anymore.